everybody, this is your boy Anton Criminal Mosley. Welcome to another episode of Criminal's Deep Thoughts. This is episode 52, 30 years and still going. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, in just a few days from now, yours truly is turning 30. I can't believe it. I'm actually getting to that point in my life. This is a big deal for me. I'm turning 30. Can you believe this? An end of an era. This is the last video in my 20s, and what better way to do it than do it on my show? And I want to thank everybody for the early birthday wishes that you've been giving me. I truly appreciate it, and I know a lot of you are going to be throwing some little gag gifts my way. I guarantee you. Anybody tries to give me a walking stick, I'm going to give that back to you upside your head. Anyway, I got a great show lined up for you guys. Of course, you're going to start with the main topics. We're going to hit Crim sports news is going to go down on this episode, which means I got a few things I need to talk about that's really happening right now, and you'll definitely see what I mean. Also, I have a quick shout out corner. I got a few places and a few names to shout out real quick, and I'm going to definitely get those to you guys this year. And of course, the Crim Rant segment's back. You have no idea what I'm going to rant about on this episode, but believe me, it's something that people always talk about, but nobody wants to step up and say anything. You'll see exactly what it's going to be later on. And of course, I have an announcement to make at the end of the show that regards a future episode. So be on the lookout for that. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this show started. The sooner I get this show out of the way, the sooner I can go enjoy my 30th birthday. Let's get it going. I'll see you guys in the traditional 3 seconds. Peace. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, yes, this is the month of April. It's the end of it because in the next couple days, I'm going to be turning 30 years young. I cannot believe I'm actually going to be 30. It's still something that it's going to take a while for me to sink in to the fact that a big 30 is going to be behind my age. And for one, I can say that I'm blessed to see the age of 30. On another, I can say that I'm kind of scared, you know, that I'm turning 30. You know, everybody's going to be like, oh, you're 30 now, so what are you going to do? Is you're going to be old? Are you considered old? Do we need to get you a walking stick? Is your back going to go out first? Or how much Rogaine do you need for your hair? Look, first of all, shut the hell up. Second of all, I'm actually happy that I'm turning 30. I'm a little nervous, yes, but I'm actually happy. This is a big point in my life, and I'm really excited. You know, I thank the Lord above every single day for actually, you know, giving me the blessing to make it this far in my life, you know, because a lot of people don't get to see 30. You know what I mean? Something happens or unexpected events occur, which I'm going to get into in the next topic. But it's basically a feeling for me that says, okay, look, this is it right now. 30 years old, it's going to be big because now a light bulb is going to come on in my head to say, you know what, I need to stop, you know, stop acting like a kid all the time and grow up and be a man. And, you know, show everybody what this 30-year-old can do. You know, it's time to take full responsibility for everything. And you know what? It's time to turn over a new leaf. So when May 1st rolls around, y'all are going to see a whole different side of me. And you know what? It's going to be for the better. It's not going to be for the worse. I guarantee you that. I'm going to be just like an adult. I'm going to be treated like an adult. You guys are going to treat me with respect. And believe me, I will give it right back to you. Simple as that. So bring on 30. I'm ready for it. Now, the real reason I was talking about that earlier, about me turning 30, and seeing the fact that not everybody's going to get to see this age, the Boston Marathon bombing, which everybody's talking about right now, and it is a huge, huge deal. You know, it was so unfortunate that it had to happen at the Boston Marathon. 3 people were presumed dead. One of those 3 was an 8-year-old boy, which is really sad to hear. It really is. Then 100, almost 200 plus people were injured. There was a picture that I saw online. I'm not going to post it here because it's too graphic. But there was a picture that I witnessed of a guy who took the brunt of this, and his legs were literally blown off of his body. And it was gruesome. It was tragic to see that. But lo and behold, they had him in the hospital, and they've been treating him since that day. And I know for a fact that today, he's still in the hospital, but he's recovering very well. So that's a very good sign to see from that. Also, did you guys know that when that occurred, some of the marathon runners who were coming in maybe like last place or something like that, that knew what happened, the second they found out, they went straight from their marathon. And they didn't stop at the finish line and say, you know, hey, we did it, congratulations. No, they kept running. They ran over to the hospital and they donated blood to those that were injured at the time, which I think is a great, great motion for these people to do. You would call them great Samaritans. I would call them Americans, because they know that throughout history, we've always done something. We've always helped out those that needed it. If you don't believe me, Katrina, Superstorm Sandy, earthquakes, tsunamis. Think about it. Everything that's been going on, we as a people have come out and helped out those in need. So thank you to those who actually contributed to helping the ones that were injured. And my prayers and thoughts go out to the families who not only had injured family members, but the ones that lost their lives during this tragedy. Oh, and by the way, the guys that did this, are presumed to do it, were Russian. One was killed. The other one's in custody right now, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get a death penalty for this, because what in the world was your motive for doing this? Honestly, what was your motive? Did you have something to gain out of doing all this? Did you have something to accomplish with all this? Apparently you didn't. Because throughout all this, your boy's dead. And you're pretty much on the way. I'm just saying, I'm going to tell it like it is. So, regardless. And the funny thing, and here's the funny thing. They were actually eyeing, get this people, they were eyeing Times Square. Imagine something like that happening at Times Square. Do you know the magnitude of people that would get hurt or even killed if something like that was to go down? That's crazy. It's so crazy that I'm trying not to think about it, but the thought came in my head when I found out that they were going for Times Square. I'm like, are you serious? Like, what is going on? And after that happened, we've had bomb threats here in Florida. You know how many bomb threats we had in Florida in one day? 8. 8. People, what are you gaining from this? Are you trying to gain attention but in the wrong way? Like, seriously, what do you have to gain from this? Absolutely nothing in my book. Stop being stupid. Okay? Because the more you keep playing like that, somebody else is going to be out there actually giving a threat, and whose lives going to be on the line when something goes down like that? Yours. Because you're too stupid to realize that you can't keep playing with people like this. People are going to take you seriously. You keep doing those threats, and you're going to end up in jail for what? Dropping a Pringle can in the road and leaving it there so people can get suspicious? Really? Really? Like, seriously, it's got to stop. It's got to stop, people. It really does. I'm going to jump off that and get on a lighter note on the third topic that I'm going to talk about on this episode, which actually is my topic. It's a recap from WrestleMania 29 to my very first visit to New York and New Jersey. I can honestly tell you this, the road trip was crazy. I had a blast. It was fun, but the only bad thing about the road trip was the fact that it rained about 95% of the time we were on the road. I think the second we crossed North Carolina, that was it. It was just raining all day, every day, until we got there. Like, we got to New York, it was raining. So I'm just like, the fuck? But, got to New York, the first thing I got to see was Times Square at night, which was amazing. I got to drive through Baltimore, I got to drive through Washington, D.C., which I got to see the Capitol Building and the Washington Monument. You will see that footage very soon. The Road to WrestleMania videos are going to be edited and be taken care of. Don't worry, I'll show you guys everything that's been going on. All of my photos are on my Facebook page, and there's still a few bit more to be thrown in there, so be on the lookout for that. But WrestleMania 29 was an incredible experience for me. MetLife Stadium, 80,000 fans from all over the world attended this event. The setup wasn't too bad. I actually liked the setup. It was really nice. Statue of Liberty sitting in the middle of the arena, or the stadium rather, not an arena. But I guarantee you, the Undertaker going 21-0 at WrestleMania, huge, huge deal. But I think the one thing that everybody's been talking about is the fact that The Rock and John Cena's WWE title match not only was a great match, But I think people kind of expected what was going to happen. Of course, you know, with John Cena winning the WWE Championship for the 11th time. But, you know, everybody's saying that The Rock wasn't hurt. There's like, oh, The Rock wasn't hurt. He's just saying this shit. Well, he's actually been in surgery for some loose tendons he had on his abs, which kind of looked painful. And, you know, I would not know how that felt. But if I did tear an ab tendon right here on my wrist, like where my abs are, I'm pretty sure that would hurt. And I probably couldn't even stand up straight. But WrestleMania was a great trip. It was a great time for me. This was my 5th one in 6 years, and it's going to keep on rolling for next year when WrestleMania 30 goes right up the street, so to speak. It's going to go into New Orleans, the Big Easy, for WrestleMania 30. I can't wait to go. You guys need to get ready for this because it's the Big Easy, the place of Mardi Gras where everything happens, or anything can happen in New Orleans. Okay? Get your money ready now if you want to go, because tickets will go on sale in November. I don't know why somebody said it was in August, but they always start selling in November. So get ready for that. Okay, I will be in New Orleans for WrestleMania 30, come hell or high water. Okay, regardless of what goes down, I will be in New Orleans. I don't care what happens. I'm getting my butt there, because I know that WrestleMania 31 or 32 is coming right back here in Orlando. I ain't got nowhere to go. I could take the bus to WrestleMania if I wanted to. Like, honestly, I can take the bus. It's like right there, Citrus Bowl. Take the bus. Simple. But here's the best thing about it. At least when it comes to Orlando, my tax money, I ain't really got to buy nothing. No car, no nothing, whatever. I'll just buy myself a good ticket. Like, when I went to WrestleMania 24, it was a $100 ticket, and I sat pretty decent seat. So maybe I'll do it again. Who knows? Maybe I'll sit lower. Who knows? We'll find out. But I had a great time at WrestleMania. Don't worry, guys. The Road to WrestleMania videos will be coming. And be on the lookout for that, because it's going to be great. I got so much footage to go over, but I guarantee you it's going to be one to remember. I guarantee you that. Well, the NFL draft is come and gone, and did your team get a good pick? Well, my first pick was not too bad. We got a defensive tackle from Utah, but we'll see where it goes from there. All I know is this is the official start of NFL season right here with the NFL draft. Now that these players have been picked, the question is, will they stay with these teams? Okay? And can you believe that only one quarterback was picked in the first round? And he just happened to be from Florida State. E.J. Manuel, the only quarterback. You would have thought Geno Smith would have been picked up in the first round. Manti Te'o probably would have got picked up in the first round. People said that Manti Te'o was going to get picked up by the Ravens. But not in the first round. All I know is this. NFL draft is a big deal. It was at Radio City Music Hall where I was recently for my vacation. And I just didn't realize that it was going to be, you know, they didn't have like the signs up or anything that the draft was going to be there. But we knew where it was going to be. It just sucks that the NFL draft was on NFL Network instead of the traditional ESPN. Okay, so ESPN, y'all need to get on the ball and get the draft back on there next year instead of me trying to fight to look for NFL Network, which, you know, I don't have here, but I definitely found a way to watch it. So, yeah, it works. Someone asked me on Ask Criminal not too long ago if I was actually excited about the NBA playoffs, and my answer to them directly was no. I was not excited about the playoffs at all this year. Why? Because it looks like the same result is going to happen. The Miami Heat are going to play the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA Finals. Somebody's like, oh, the Spurs are going to go. The Spurs are too old. They're too old. They're all banged up. They're all hurt, just like the Lakers are. And the Lakers are garbage as it is. Kobe Bryant's out for the rest of the season. That's lovely. You might as well go ahead and retire. Don't even think about playing one more year, because you said yourself you was going to retire, Cobes. So why don't you go ahead and just do it? You know? Look at your Kobe system and figure that out. The Miami Heat are already the favorites to win the championship this year again. So you might as well just give them the trophy. They've been blowing guys out right and left. And, of course, with that long winning streak that they had, they're pretty serious. So they could sweep Milwaukee. They could sweep whoever they're playing next. Probably be Brooklyn. They'll probably beat them. But I think Brooklyn is a team that people need to watch out for. They won't beat Miami, but I think they'll make it a good series. I know that for sure. Now, as far as the Western Conference, I don't know about that. It's just blah, blah, blah. That's all I can think of. Western Conference is kind of boring. Same teams are in. You know, Clippers, Grizzlies, Lakers, Spurs. You know, the freaking the Thunder and the Rockets. And then there's another, I don't remember who it is. It don't matter. Like I said, the Western's like the same team. Eastern, pretty much the same team. The only thing that's different is Brooklyn. Everybody else is in there. Milwaukee, I'm surprised with J.J. Redick, old Orlando Magic player. Decided he's like, oh, I'm going to leave Orlando. Guess what? I made the playoffs. Well, you can stay in Milwaukee and get swept. Just saying. So, yeah, like I said, I'm not excited about the NBA playoffs this year. As much as I want to be, I'm not excited. I'm really not. All right. Everybody knows that when the NFL draft comes in, that means the Madden cover vote is already in. Let's review, shall we? Because I have them all. Eddie George, Dante Culpepper, Marshall Faulk, Michael Vick, Ray Lewis, Donovan McNabb, Sean Alexander, Vince Young, Brett Favre. I got the Packers one, not the Jets one. So, here's a double dose. Larry Fitzgerald and Troy Polamalu. Drew Brees. Peyton Hillis, sorry ass. And finally, the most recent one, Megatron, Calvin Johnson. So, as you can see, I have every Madden game all the way up from 2001 to now. Madden 2014 will be not called Madden 2014, it'll be Madden 25 because it's the 25th anniversary of John Madden football. It just so happens that the Madden cover for the 25th anniversary goes to an old school legend. Barry Sanders of the Detroit Lions graces the cover of Madden NFL 25, beating Adrian Peterson, the current NFL MVP. Does that make a lot of sense to everybody? Yes, it does. You know why? Because nobody wants AP on the list, on the cover. Of course, people think the Madden curse is over. I think it's officially over now. Now that Barry Sanders is on the cover, he's not playing anymore, so he doesn't have to worry about it. So as of right now, the Madden curse is officially broken. It is done. At least until Madden 15. Yeah, Madden 15 comes out next year. I think that the Madden curse is pretty much broken at this point. And by the way, the cover looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. The cover looks great. You don't believe me? See for yourself. Exactly. Looks like a great cover, don't you think? But, of course, Madden comes out in August. It's on pre-sale right now. Go out and get yourself a copy of Madden Reserved and be ready for the midnight release because I will be there. I'm telling you right now, I will drive my happy ass all the way to GameStop and wait in line till midnight to get my game and then run home and play it. Exactly what I'm going to do. Alright? You can quote me on that. Hey everybody, welcome to the shout out corner. This is the first installment we're doing this because I want to give a personal shout out to everybody that I follow, that I support, that I watch, and you know, the ones I give feedback to. And of course, because I do this, this is my way of saying thank you to all of you who have been supportive to me as well. So, the following list is the people that I want to give a shout out to this episode. So if your name, your group, or your page is on this list, this is my way of giving you a shout out and saying thanks. Look, I'm not going to waste my time in saying this. Some people at work just need to watch what they say and watch what they do. Some of these guys don't even realize how serious people take their jobs. I know the economy's all bad and all, but you know what? You better be glad you got a damn job and work. Now, as far as I'm concerned, according to my counterpart, he's been busting his ass for an entire week, not getting enough respect and getting the short end of the stick every time he goes to work. Now, the one thing I wonder is why in the world are you guys giving him a hard time? He's been in with the company 3.5 years. He has seniority in the kitchen, so why don't you guys give him the respect he rightfully deserves? As a matter of fact, I find out that you guys just now gave him his raise. Good for you. Good job. But you guys don't even have the decency to tell him exactly how much of a raise he got. Now he has to sit and wait just like everyone else. I find that to be a little bit cold-hearted, don't you think? All the work that he's done, he's busted his ass day in, day out, giving you guys 150%, and you can't even tell him for 2 seconds how much of a raise he's got? Some kind of company you're running. And to top it off, who the hell are you guys hiring? I swear on everything that I stand for, I keep hearing about it every single time I come home. I hear, oh, this person said this person's doing that. They don't know how to manage this job well. Well, you know what? It was a lot better in year one, where everybody that was working actually put in 150% every single time. Y'all need to step your game up and get that shit together. And one more thing. When somebody closes at night and they're done with their job and they're done with everything, don't sit there and let them wait. They want to go home. They like to get out and get out on time. Certain times, certain nights, most nights we close at 1. Couple nights you close at 2. Sundays you close at midnight. Why the hell are we still sitting there an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, just waiting for you to do one thing? Why don't you check us out and then we can get the hell out of there? Don't make us sit and wait. That doesn't make sense, don't you think? Granted, I'm gonna start taking these hours and I'm gonna start taking my time if you keep doing that. All I'm saying is this. When we're done, we're done. Check us out and let us go home. I know you don't want to stay there all night. I damn sure don't want to stay there all night. So let us do our job, get it done, and then we can get out of there. Plain and simple. Now, when the raise comes in, I'm going to see exactly what it looks like. And then I'm going to debate on what I'm going to do in the future. So if you guys don't want me to leave, you better give me a good damn reason to stay. Or I'm walking. That raise is part 1. You guys got 3 chances. You've been warned. Well, guys, that's going to wrap it up for another great episode here. I am so glad that you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I had making it. And this is it. The last bit of footage, 29 years old. As soon as this video is over, it's going to be 30. It's going to happen. I can't believe it. Me at 30 years old. You believe this? It's going to be crazy. But I want to thank you guys for watching. And the announcement that I have for my future episode is actually going to be next month's episode. Episode 53, Viewer's Choice Rapid Fire returns. That's right. You guys are in control of the next episode, and it's going to be great. I'm going to ask you guys what topics you want me to discuss, and I'm going to hit them rapidly. That's why it's called Rapid Fire. You have no idea if your topic is going to make it. But guess what? If it does, you better listen to what I have to say. And if anybody tries to throw hockey in there, I'm just going to skip by you. So I'm telling you right here and now, hockey topics will not be discussed on next month's episode. Alright? Every rapid fire I've done, hockey has been brought up. And you know the same thing I'm going to say all the time. Hockey sucks. So I'm getting it out of the way now. That's it. So no hockey topics next month on the show, okay? But Viewer's Choice Rapid Fire is coming back. I do not know how many questions I'm going to have or how many topics I'm going to pick, whether it be 20, 25. You know what? Since this is my 30th birthday celebration, let's do 30. 30 topics will be chosen for the next month's episode. So, if you want to throw any topics you want, lay them on me. And I guarantee you the best 30 will make the show. Like I said, you guys are in control of the next episode, so be ready for that. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get ready to start my celebration. Thank you so much for watching this episode. And I hope to see you in May for episode 53, Viewer's Choice Rapid Fire returns. Until then, I'm Anton Criminal Mosley. Last time on video as a 29-year-old man. Holla at your boy. I'm out. The birthday champ is gone. Peace. Happy birthday to me, I'm 30, you see, and just like John Cena, you can't see me. Peace out, guys. What's up, guys? This is your boy, right? I already did that shit. Fuck! Alright, do it again. Wait, am I supposed to stand here or am I supposed to stand there? Oh, here? Oh, wait. No, I'm in there? Oh, no, fuck. Make up your mind, damn it! Look, all I know is WrestleMania? What the fuck is WrestleMania? Are you serious? Do it again! Welcome to the show, motherfucker! Oh, shit! Who fucked up my carpet? I done fell and shit! What's up, guys? Welcome to Crim Sport Fuck. Alright. Look at all this. See all this? All this right here? My collection. Right here. Y'all know nothing about this. Y'all kiss my ass. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Do it again. God damn! That's not going in the show, but shit. I'm gonna hear that one. Bitch made ass Peyton Hill. No, fuck, no, just kidding. Yeah, I thought y'all was slick trying to put two motherfuckers on the cover. Man, forget it. You'll never find a hairline like LeBron. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, back up. I don't care about the playoffs. They suck. I need to play some Madden, man. Now, let's go, man.